Okay. Here we go. Yeah. My mood. So yesterday I played Nexamon and, you know, things seemed fine, right? And then they weren't, and, yeah, last night sucked, and today has mostly sucked, so let's go and, attack some cities, and give some little digital citizens a bad day. Hey! Hey, how's it going? I hope you're having a better time than I am lately. Also, I'm wearing the bear hat because I wanted to turn down my light. And then my hair, it's a bit crazier at the moment, but because it's brown and everything's dark, the little background eraser was having an issue, so we're gonna be a bear today. What was I up to?
You currently have don't seem as you.
Oh. Whoop. Oh, I was just getting them to hang around here, wasn't I? Because then I can attack someone else. How's my diplomacy going? So I'm friends with... But I'm not friends with her, so I could go and attack her. Ooh. Military production. Energy maintenance for military units is reduced. Do I need that though? Oh, my energy's doing pretty well. I'll just get him to be alert but not alarmed. Oh, that's right. I was gonna go and attack Korea next. Q. Great, because I do want to beat up some cities here. Yeah, so I'm just gonna play for a bit and then maybe at the end, if I can... I don't know, maybe if I defeat everyone fast enough, we could just have a ramble later. Because by then, I'll know that everyone's asleep. And feel a bit more comfortable. Oh, there's an alien nest there. Need to do that. What is this? Titanium. Let's build a mine. But, you know, like, in the meantime, if anyone wants to ask some questions, throw me off a bit, get me distracted, that's all good, we can do that too. Alright, what are we gonna build? I finished building a gene smelter. Production... I should probably just... Oh, what do we need? That? Not really. I should just build more... military. I don't really need anything. Alright, so this is a newer city. Because I took over. So, it's going to need... things to get it going. Easy stuff. A bit ominous, isn't it? Are they starting to get worried? I mean, I suppose I could just ramble about whatever anyway, but... What's going on here? Oh, hello Stream Elements bot, you took your time.
Better deal with evolution?
Oh, is that one of my dudes? Well, he's on a hill, so... Okay, they probably don't need to be there anymore. I could send them this way. Thought about sending them the other way, but it's not really necessary. No one is really a threat to me. I can always buy military if I need it. What are you? Oh, you're a boat. That's why you can't go there. Let's send a boat over here. Sure, why not? What have we got going?
I'm open to the possibilities.
No. Bye.
Le commerce fonctionne quand on comprend l'autre.
Public transportation, that's fine. Alright, what are we gonna build over here in this dodgy little... well, we need food. We always need food, right? What's the cheapest? Food's probably that. Oh! What's the military one telling me to do? This, cybernetics. Cue some Fear Factory. The Fear Factory or synthetic breed, I'm thinking. Node bank. Orbital laser. Just do it so I don't have to think about anything. Quest decision! An extra covert agent. Or work speed. Probably more. Oh, I do have some new cities though. I've got enough agents. Oops, that's not what I meant. This one. What are they doing though? Oh. Where's everyone else? So we've got one over. Well, how about we go here? Alright. No one's made any progress on.
Anansi looked at the man's genome and said, Messy! Who can live like this? He took a broom and swept up the genome. And when the man woke up, he felt much better.
Yeah, whatever. Cool. I made a thing. Good for me. Titanium, let's make some oil. And an oil green piece. Sure. Dome. Oh, you made the dome. Good. How about we just make another dome? We're gonna make one of these. What's the difference? Oh, we create production instead of losing production. Sure, why not? Alright. What could we use here? That noise makes me think of a Jekyll and Hyde musical song opening, except that it's changed now. Free tech or extra science? Probably extra science, because I can never choose what tech I want. Oh. Cool. We just attack that random worm. Let me just gonna check that all the live stream things are working properly. Okay, so it did have an error, but it seems to be okay now. Cool, yeah. Let me know if anything gets a bit dodgy. So we got no modules left, so we'll go back to the city. 3, 2, 1. Pounce hugs. Yeah, life is, you know, stuffs me around. Okay, so they've got a bit more stuff going on. Have I already... Oh. So I probably do want to send more military there eventually. Have I looked at this one already? Not actually sure. Floatstone, great. Okay. Oh, geothermal. That's what we really need. Yeah, I've only got one geothermal resource. Here we go. Let's establish a network. Ooh. Ooh, extra health. I love extra health. I did say I was going to build more, nanny. Uh-oh. Lost me chat for a moment. When life gives you lemons, squeeze the juice in your enemy's eyes. Oh dear, we do have a lemon tree out in the backyard, but I think with all the rain, none of it's ripened. All the lemons are green. Oh, what's this? Extra strength for all units. What are the other options? What's this? Ultra for every great wonder. Shit. What does this do? Extra strength. So we're just going for like extra strength in general. Ooh. Quantity of sources. From sources. That could be handy. But let's just start with the extra. What do I do? We'll go for... I am trying to invade things. Oh no! Those aliens killed my dude! How dare! Just gonna change the brightness on that so I can actually see when I get messages. All right. Are they getting nervous yet? Okay, so...
What's ours is yours.
No. I'm not giving anyone else health. How am I doing? How am I doing? Pretty well. Health is important to be able to invade, though. Can I take over and all that production? You think that's good for military, huh? Alright. Alright. I won't bother to ask questions. I need another worker here to speed this stuff along. Oopsie daisy. Worker. What? Who are you? Oh, the one that I made in the... okay. Yeah. Whoop. Okay, so we've pissed off the greens there. Alright, what can we do here? Nothing level 4, that's really hard. Propaganda campaign. Sure, let's do it. Really? Okay. Okay, alright. I don't know, I feel like Korea should really be getting nervous about the military build-up on the border, a bit like how Russia did that to Ukraine. No! How dare! mean, normally I wouldn't piss off the aliens, but how dare? Where did I kill that skeleton? Well, I need more workers, don't I? So, let's purchase one. They can't be that expensive, right? Yeah, cool. Oh, where are they all going? Yeah, they're pretty cool. I like this alien version the best, I think. I've played some of the other ones. I suppose with some of the other ones it is fun when you get up to nuking things, but it's been a long time since I did any of that. Kill 3 alien units. Okay, I can do that. They keep pissing me off, so... So... Ooh, okay, so... Ooh, undetected. Okay. Well, this one I would really like to do a level 4, but... Unfortunately... Give that a go. Choose operation. Just gonna have to stick to some propaganda. Ooh. give that a go. I might die, but I need to do something to level 4. Where is this one? Where are they all going?
We learned too late the importance of safeguarding the precious gifts of nature. The parting gift of the elephant was the wisdom to be good stewards of the next planet.
Karen. Ooh. It's kind of fun. Did it take a long time? Let's just build more. Actually, I do want to get a... How close is the city to that? Yeah, I do actually want to get a colonist because I saw some geothermal up there and that's what I really need. I think my health is pretty good. Like, it's so good, I'm not really getting more benefits, so let's get more of these dudes. And then this city is a bit weak, so... yes, and then... This one. And then I would get the extra, this bonus, so my military's even stronger. And I can go and really screw some shit up. Okay. Oh, when did you say that? The good classics? I wasn't paying attention. It doesn't give me timestamps on this. Oh, toggle timestamps. There you go, now I can see. Oh. Okay, farm, coast. It's Star Wars. Okay, cool. Not much more to build here, so maybe I'll make roads just randomly. I suppose there's other things I could consider building. I just really like these, and also these. Good stuff to— oh yeah, no worries. Thanks for dropping by. Uh-oh, city connection's been broken. Oh, because of that. Oops, how do I get my city to attack? Oh, it's still under martial law. Alright, never mind. What's this one doing? Why isn't it playing music? Oh, as soon as I mention it, it starts up. How about that?
저와 협력하신다면 큰 힘이 될 것입니다.
probably just about ready to invade, right? Maybe I should just wait and see where he sends all his boats to, though. What does the city need?
I'm open to the possibility.
Bum 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 ba ba bum. Da da da. One thing. Oh yes, move your military way. Although, don't really want it to attack my staff. Probably not a great thing that they're coming in my direction.
This is...
Okay, what do I want now? Yeah, this doesn't excite me, so, Oopsie daisies. That could be handy. Thing is, I'm doing a bit of that. Oh, I need that first though. Sure. Just gonna check again. Yeah, cool. Stream's healthy and everything's going good. So whatever that was before was just a blip. Oh my goodness. Aw, failed to hack satellites. Well, let's try again. And we will try here as well. Oh no. For some reason, I've got a good chance of dying. But, you know, what else have I got to lose? And more chances to maybe get that happening and complete that quest. I'm singing violin, Suzuki violin stuff now. Oh dear. You know what? Let's do it. Let's attack. Oh, we're not done yet. Let's see. How much health have I got? Quite a lot, so I can afford that.
겸손은 패배를 통해 배우는 법이지요.
Um.
Machine.
So, any units I haven't... Oh, well, I defeated him, eh, so... Yeah, I'm not at risk of... Well... Can you guess who my next target is?
Command decisions are not made on a single. Too bad I can't just, like, select a bunch of them and tell them all to go places at once.
Oh, I already reached the maximum. Huh. Well... Okay, I don't need that. It's kind of useless. Uh-oh. Hit her in the chin with a rotten mandarin, and the teeth came marching out. That's the only one that I don't have some kind of agreement with. That's the safest one to attack next.
I'm open to the possibilities.
No, I'll leave it for the moment. But I will come and betray you at some point. Should I get a snack? Maybe. Maybe next turn I'll get a snack. At the end of next turn while you're watching things. Oh! You made progress towards a victory. How much progress? Oh. Okay. It's okay. We can handle that for now. But maybe we should attack Central sooner rather than later. You've got a fair few troops I gotta get through. Oh! No, that's not what I want you to do. What's that? Alright, snack time. I will be right back. Stay.
personality traits you currently have don't seem as useful anymore, you can exchange them for new ones. You have enough diplomatic capital to do this now. Visit the diplomacy section and see if any of the alternative traits are more attractive.
Alrighty. So, I've got two different, where's my OBS? There we go. Just making these things again, but also this if I decide I want to eat more stuff. So where are we? Over here. Oh, this useless thing. I'll just get it to like randomly explore. No reachable areas. Okay, I'll just be alert, but not alarmed.
What's ours is yours. Follow. France might do some of my work for me.
I'm open to the possibilities.
Alright. Let's do it. Boop. Oh, is that it?
I think I know. I dream of the day when our mortal form can stand beneath the skies of...
I'll just add this to the debit sheet.
Looks like one of those aquatic cities. I'm not so into them. I'm gonna burn it to the ground. So, next. Yeah, unfortunately at this difficulty level, when it gets to this stage of the game, you know, the AIs are not good at all.
I'm open to the possibilities.
Don't really need that though, do I? Maybe I'll just do it. You are the weakest link. Goodbye. Oh, doesn't even matter what I produce there. I need a toothpick. Right, well, this is going to be a bit more of a battle, I hope. So... Haha.
Scraped their knuckles before.
Great, now we can focus on... Oh, I didn't even need that.
I went to depart this world. I stood at the threshold. I heard. Do not leave. We need you.
Somewhere over the rainbow, when up high, birds fly over the rainbow. Why, then, why can't I? Somewhere, somewhere over the rainbow, way up high, birds fly over the rainbow. Why, then, why can't I? Dun, 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 dun.
The best way to...
speed up.
Neuron.
Alright. Should I just go for it or wait one more turn?
Le commerce fonctionne quand on comprend l'autre.
I need to see where all my dudes are going to end up. So, because they all get booted out of the, you know, the range that they're allowed to sit. Oh, that's not what I meant. Ugh. That's not what I meant. Piece of shit. Alright, let's see. Oh, that range is pretty good, hey? Why preoccupy yourself with such pursuits? Because life is terrible, and I'm taking it out on you. No longer killing all the cute animals. gonna burn it to the ground. Yeah, especially they've got lots of dodgy little cities that I don't care about here. The range of this thing is no good. A waste of time. Should just trade with myself, eh? Seeing as I'm going to kill everyone very soon. No, I think it just gives me like health. Too late anyway. Yep. Ooh, fancy. Let's just get more of these guys. Because I got to invade Australia before they can... Huh? Oh. Oh. Yeah, I gotta invade Australia before they get going with their whatever it was. Let's do that. Oh, goodness me. Emu. Oh dear. The Great Emu War. That is some fun shit. Destroyed a worker. This is the first time I've had any kind of real battle, I think. where they're fighting back. Joke's on them though. My technology's so far ahead. And once I'm done with France, I'll get on to Straya. Oh. That's not what I meant. Didn't realize they were there. Raise it to the ground. Keep a planet clean. Cleanse it with fire. Yep, got that right. Burn! Something already there, huh? Oh, it's cute that they try to fight back. Wow, there's so many of these useless cities. Why would you even make that? Burn! Burn it to the ground! They've still got one more city somewhere. Oh, that one. Okay. Oh my god, okay, let's see. Yeah, and then I've gotta really get on to Australia. Maybe I should just keep building things. Except in these little shitty places. Which aren't really going to contribute much at this point of the game, but... Oh my god. Frontier psychiatrist. I don't even know. I don't even know. Oh yay! Oh! They've decided to become allies. They freaked out and now they're all against me. That's okay. Finally, something a little bit exciting. Look, they gotta use all their things just to make a dent. Right, well, let's try and get this over with as soon as possible. Whoop. Oops. Ooh, is there like a submarine there screwing me up? There are. Ooh. Ooh. Space Australia doesn't look very big. Yeah. Australia's kind of screwed. Giant alien secret. Yeah, and look, there's another one here. Oh, and there's this big boy. There's a few of them. I'm so dream, think I can't focus to have it all. Mistaken, took in a turn down memory lane to awaken a stranger. Don't know what it means. Wanna share a connection. The last thing I remember was shutting down. Now, really what I want to do is get Freeland, because if I can get the capital, I think that's enough to destroy them and win the game. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Look at him! I think he likes me though, so he's probably not going to eat me. Whee! Yeah. It's over now. No. I don't think I have perfect pitch, but I think I might have something that's close enough to remind me of certain songs when a certain note is played. That'll distract him. Bring Sammy your troops here, because I'm about to knock the shit out of you. Gonna be enough to kill it. Not quite, dang. Whoopsie daisy. A good man. Okay. I just need one down in these areas to be able to get this thingy. Oh, and then there's this thingy, so might as well get that. Okay. Oh. Bum ba bum ba bum bum ba bum. It's taken them so many dudes to kill mine.
Computational.
Okay. Yay!
Comment sommes-nous arrivés là?
Yay! Burn it to the ground! Things I'm not going to use. This is why you can't have nice things. Yeah. Whatever. Yeah. Eradicated. Raise it to the ground! Minor defeat. This game might be over before you even read this comment. Not quite. But it's getting there. Woo! Oh no. Friggin' start building a road. It's not gonna get very far, but whatever. Probably not any point. Oh heck. Let's just make a really big, ridiculously big military for no reason. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I should finish her. Agent iPhone. Yeah. Yeah. Well, probably because I was nicest to them. And so they were, mooching off me for quite a while. Whoop. Yeah, I'm real romantic and all that. Favoritism. Oh, didn't mean to do that. I might not even have to take the other city. I'm pretty sure I just need capitals.
In the annals of history, the great mistake will forever be seen as a terrible and glorious war, which damaged our homeworld beyond repair. In this, history is wrong. The mistake was not the war. It was our belief that we could start over. That when faced with mutual destruction, there could be peace between nations. It is only now, many years later, and halfway across the universe, that we see the truth. There is only one path to peace, and it must be walked alone.
Hell yeah! So, that's that. Let me just, get all this switched to vlog mode, if I can remember how to do that. And I'm just going to close that window so it stops making noises. Alright, what time is it? Oh, it's past midnight. And yeah, it's still deleting the background. So... Da-da-da... Got all that. There's only one path to peace over the bodies of your enemies. Yeah, I've done some of the other victories before, but conquering is definitely the most fun. But I think I must have set that... I mean, I started that game in 2020, I think, and I probably put it on too easy a setting, because, yeah, the AI was a bit... crap. Anyway, so, we won! And it's funny, because I think I was doing the one that's meant to be, like, you know, all spiritual... The country or organization I chose, them to be peaceful hippies and so on, and I defeated them with war. Yeah, that's very me. Yeah, okay, so past midnight, and yeah, I just, like, yesterday did, well, technically 2 days ago because it's past midnight, so I started this game, playing this session yesterday. Anyway, no, so, you know, I did the next Mon live stream and everything seemed fine, and, yeah, I was having an okay day, and then, oh, I don't need to have all my phones open now with the chat because, I've got the screen back. I can, oh, there we go, this button on that has gone so sticky. Me old phone. Kill them with kindness. More like masquerade as spiritual and all that. And then stab them. Nothing relatable about that. Anyway, so... yeah, no, I was doing okay yesterday. Which is... like, you know, neutral is kind of the best I got these days. So I was pottering along okay. And then, yeah, Dad decided to have a go, and it's like... do you have to? And it's not even about anything important, just complaining about the way I use aircon. As if you should install aircon and never use it. Yeah, and some other stuff, and... it's just like, I don't know... the sort of glass child thing, but also just general childhood attachment trauma, I think, because probably even if Mikey wasn't disabled, I'd probably still have ended up with some issues just because my parents are not very good with the emotional stuff, and I mean, they know I'm depressed, and then Dad decides to stir up some shit that isn't even that important, so yeah, I've just had a rough time, and I think it's not so much the substance of, like, you know, don't use the aircon so much, it's more that when I try to respond, sort of shuts it all down. So he's allowed to criticize me, but if I say anything back, I'm being too negative all the time. And, you know, like, I put all this work into getting my mood to be okay, and then he just comes along and steamrolls it with stuff that's, you know, just leave me alone. If you can't be supportive, just leave me alone kind of thing. So there's the little nugget at the end of the live stream, because I'm probably not going to make a separate video about that. And I've already, like, so, you know, like, hang on, let me get my, I gotta stop saying like so much. I'm a bit muddled after playing the game for almost 3 hours. So what am I trying to say? It keeps escaping me. Oh no. Yeah, no, so, like, arguing with me about the aircon, well, it wasn't really an argument because I didn't get to say anything. You know, he tells me the thing, I start to respond, and then he has a go at me for another thing, and I was just like, okay, I won't respond then. And then he had a go at me for not responding. And then I sort of just turned away and ignored him, and then he was sort of making a bit of a joke of me going unresponsive, and I'm like, that's great. But I think what bothers me is like instinctive stuff, like the childhood attachment trauma. You know, like I can pretend not to care, but there's that instinct where your parents are supposed to look after you and so on, and it brings back, like, not consciously, but I think subconsciously it brings back the things that child me would have been concerned about that led to me developing schizoid personality disorder. And then, of course, that's some of that stuff's triggering the depression, and so, like, I was trying to be okay, but it doesn't take much to send me off on a depressive spiral these days because I'm so close to the edge, and so it just, like, after a while did spiral. And then I was messaging my wise godmother. She's probably the most helpful at the moment in terms of the things that I'm going through, and my little, there you go, you can see him a bit better now. Just making my hair go all funny. Yeah, and, you know, I was messaging her about the stuff and expressed that I was feeling suicidal, so she called me and we had like a 1 hour chat past her bedtime. Yeah, and like kind of helpful, but on the other hand, once emotions start, they kind of just sit in your body, and no amount of logic or conscious stuff can get over the emotions if that's what my body happens to be doing at the time. So yeah, I stayed up quite late last night just watching YouTube and playing Neopets, trying to distract myself. But when I stopped that, the distraction was gone and my body is still in that kind of a mode, or my body, brain, subconscious stuff was still in that kind of mode. So yeah, I went to bed feeling really unhappy, quite late, 2:30 in the morning, I think. And then what? Yeah, and then didn't sleep great and slept in that kind of way where you wake up like really groggy and not feeling like my mood being shit in the morning. And so I got up pretty late after 11 in the morning and had my breakfast and then got dressed and then went back to bed and stayed in bed for a little bit longer, rather than trying to do anything when I'm feeling that down. But so yeah, this afternoon, sort of trying to pick it up a little bit, taking me dog for a walk, and also he's actually helped by eating his dental treat, so I don't have to stress about that. Don't know how long he's going to keep that up, because any little anxiety can kind of throw him off a bit. But I don't know, maybe he's in tune with when I'm not doing so well, and so maybe he is like, oh, this will cheer you up. I don't know if he thinks like that. It's kind of a curious thing. Yeah, and speaking of him, I think the way that my parents interact with my dog is kind of like a proxy for how, like, instead of showing me affection, they show my dog affection, and to them, that's equivalent to showing me affection in some weird way, because they can't do it directly. There's a lot of funny, weird shit like that. And I talked to my godmother a bit about it, and she said I was very astute. Yeah, I don't know. I wish my parents would get therapy, but they don't really believe in it. And I don't think they realize they have their own problems that would benefit from therapy, and probably benefit more than my issues. My issues don't benefit from therapy. I'm kind of just sticking to it because what else am I supposed to do? And when it comes to Centrelink and so on, it, you know, if staying in treatment kind of helps my case there, they might not. Dog do seem like an emotional extension of their own as well, especially because he's so attached to me, especially since Marley passed. Hope has really gravitated towards me. Like before that, sometimes at dinner time, he'd come and sit on my lap. Afterwards, after dinner, he'd come and sit on my lap and I'd pat him for a bit, and then after a while he'd move over to Mum and sit on her lap for a bit. But he hasn't really done that so much in the past while. Like, he's really sticking to me and much more attached to me. So yeah, it's kind of interesting. And then, you know, sometimes they'll come home and kind of ignore him even though he's so cute and asking for attention, and I'm just like, how could you do that to a cute little doggy? And then just, you know, in other times they kind of ignore him as well, and I'm just like, but he's such a cute dog. Hello, I'm just having a bit of whinge at the end of this. We won the game. We went to war. And and destroyed them. Yeah, anyway, so this afternoon, yeah, my dog helping me out. And then I was talking to a musician, and he's got some interesting music. It's just that, he wants me to do vocals, but because it's more of a studio project, I just don't know that I can commit to that. Because, he's got some interesting ideas, but I've already got a few studio projects, and I'm struggling to feel motivated to do any of them. And I really want the performance side of things, and so it's unfortunate that a lot of these really good musicians who are actually making stuff without me having to push for things, a lot of those kinds of good musicians who can do the songwriting turn out to not be so interested in gigging. And I guess that kind of makes sense because that's how they stay home working on their craft and getting really good at it. Whereas some of the people who are more interested in gigging don't even write music at all. They just want to join a thing, have someone else take care of composition, and they just chug along. So I think just where I'm at, it's not really the project for me in that sense. I think I do need a live band and like a weekly rehearsal band. I don't think doing the studio thing, and also my cousin's in the room where I've got all my studio gear, so it's a lot harder to work on music. I can sort of write lyrics on this computer and record it with this little Zoom gadget just as a placeholder, but in terms of actually recording things to give to someone to work with, so there's just a lot of things that make that difficult. But it's kind of like, we had a bit of a conversation, and then, but, still feeling kind of, so here I am killing things, and we won! Anyway, so it's almost 12:30 and I should probably get to bed. But yeah, thanks for joining me. Killing things, because things deserve to die. I don't know whether I'll play more of Beyond Earth. It's one of those weird games that the time can really get away from me, I think. And also I want to play, actually get through the next mon, and then at some point get onto Super Meat Boy, and then at some point get onto all the other games I've downloaded. So, I don't know, if anyone wants me to do more Civilizations Beyond Earth, please do leave me a comment. Otherwise, I'll try and move on to some other things. And, yeah. I think that's all I've got, really. I'll give you... I know that I put this on, normal latency, so I've probably got to give you a few seconds to, catch up to where I am. I don't actually know how long the delay is. But yeah, I should probably give you guys a little bit of time to think about whether you want to ask me anything. They do. Yeah. And I know people play Civilizations multiplayer, but I think it was my ex who introduced me to Civilizations. We played one of the regular ones, not the Alien games. And oh god, the trouble with playing with someone like him is he micromanages every single thing. And oh my god, and it just take forever him to finish making moves because he's trying to think about every tiny little bit. And so I'd go away, do my own thing for a bit, come back, he's still working on his move, and I'm just like, wow, this game's never gonna end, is it? Oh dear. So yeah, after that experience, just sort of like, I don't want to play against anyone. You can just play, I don't know about finishing the next Mon games. Well, yeah. And, I've been alternating this one with Nexamon, so, yeah, I could probably just play Super Meat Boy. I guess one of the things is, because I've been feeling down, that also makes me kind of slow, and my reflexes will probably be shit, but on the other hand, that could be kind of entertaining, because I'll fuck it up a lot. And the replays are what we really want. Oh dear. Sorry, I was just burping then. Yeah, I think I should get to bed though, because if I keep having these late nights with the mood swings, I'm gonna get sick. I already have, my throat feels a bit off, and I think I noticed there was like I get mouth ulcers, and I think there was one mouth ulcer appeared sort of on my tonsil, and it was a bit swollen. The other side was fine though, so I think that means it's just a mouth ulcer and not sickness. But I don't want to push my luck. Dad thinks Mikey's getting sick, and you know, part of the shit he was telling me, he seemed to be implying that me putting his aircon on is making him sick, and I'm like, no, he travels all around Sydney every day of the week, and he like picks his nose and eats it and is unhygienic in other ways as well. Of course he's going to get sick because he's actually around people, whereas I'm staying home most of the time. I just catch the bus when I have to go to an appointment, really. But yeah, no, like, you know, I've put on Mikey's aircon only on dehumidify mode, not actual aircon mode, but I've done that because there have been a few nights where he would wake up at 4:30, I think I've mentioned before, and I realized some of it is because he can't sleep. Like, sometimes I've heard him at midnight complaining because he can't sleep, or sometimes I've gone in to check and he can't sleep, and so I've put the aircon on to cool the place down and help him sleep better, and it's actually worked. Kind of sick, but it might be the hay fever starting up. Oh, I just have constant hay fever, I think. But yeah, anyway, so Dad is like, don't put his aircon on overnight, he's getting sick. And I'm like, I actually look at the forecasts to check what the humidity is going to be and what the temperature is going to be, and I make an educated decision about whether he needs the aircon, if so, what temperature to dehumidify, and how long should it go on for? You know, like, I was a good student. People do sleep better in a cooler environment. Yes, exactly. And, you know, I was a good student, and he knows that, so I have a bit of a brain, but he's treating me like an idiot anyway, and I'm just like, you know, I don't mind saying this here, because I know he doesn't give a shit about my YouTube. You know who gives a shit about my YouTube is my godmother, because she knows it's kind of important for me as a hobby. Like, you know, it's good for me to keep doing stuff. She actually watches some of my videos, and sometimes she also puts it on mute in the background just so I get watch time. She's actually doing that, whereas my parents don't give a shit. My parents don't even know what I do with my life most of the time. Yeah, anyway, so he had a go at me for that. In terms of my use of aircon in my room, he was like, you know, telling me not to use my blankets. Thing is, I've tried sleeping without blankets and it's still too hot. That's why I put the aircon on, again, only on dehumidify mode. But once that starts blowing, of course, the air is moving and it cools your skin, and it cools my skin a little bit too much. I mean, maybe I could just put it on fan mode, but it's still this moving air taking the heat off me, and it's just a little bit too much, and that's why I need the blanket. And I know it seems counterintuitive to have a blanket while you've got aircon, but that's what works for me. And the whole thing that triggered us getting the aircon is because, you know, a few summers back, I couldn't sleep because of the heat, so I was dragging my mattress out into the one room on the ground floor that had aircon at the time. And so Mum's like, okay, this is a bit much, let's just get aircon in everyone's rooms. And the other thing is, Mikey doesn't sweat properly, and that's a reason for him to have aircon in his room. And we should, like, what's wrong with using it? You know, like, when I've had some breakdowns and Dad hasn't understood, he's suggested taking me to hospital, which public hospital wouldn't take me because I'm not an emergency case, so it would be private. Private costs like $20,000. And so what, he's worried about a little bit of extra aircon use, but he's willing to spend $20,000 to shove me into a hospital that won't do anything for me. They do say you shouldn't sleep without a blanket because you might cool down too much. Oh, really? I didn't know that. But you know, like, I think also, you know how some people sleep better with a weighted blanket? I've, like, been Googling that. But, you know, are there weighted blankets that are also not too warm? There's some things that claim to be cooler, but I kind of don't believe them. It sounds like garbage to me. It sounds like marketing. Anyway, you know, like, I've been smart about trying to make it easier for me to sleep, and smart about trying to get Mikey to sleep instead of waking up at 4:30. And of course, they have no idea what times he wakes up because they're in a different part of the house, can't hear him from there. You know, they got mad at me for reporting his wake-up times. So now they really don't know when he's waking up, unless, like, I happen to say something later. Yeah. I think you do have cool-weighted blankie. Okay, yeah, I don't know, it's so hard to know who's legit when I look up this stuff. Yeah, anyway. Just like, yeah, and also I think with my mum, if she has an issue with me, she tends not to raise it directly and will sometimes send my dad to have a go on her behalf. And sometimes I think I don't know when she's done that, so I feel like I can't really trust her that much in terms of, like, she might pretend to be on my side sometimes, but I don't really know, because she's the one who told me that Japanese people will be nice to your face but stab you in the back, and so I'm like, should I think that my mum is doing that? Maybe. I don't know, it's just like this is sort of the things that I question, and it's like, yeah, the childhood attachment trauma kinds of stuff. It's frustrating because, like, I try to open up and I get punished for it, and that's supposed to be a thing to, like, break out of the, you know, personality disorder stuff, and I can't do it unless they're on board, and they're not on board, and they don't even know that that's the thing that they should be doing, and if I say that's the thing that they should be doing, they just get mad at me, so, yeah. Anyway, it just, like, you know, if they can't do the stuff that I need them to do, just leave me alone, don't raise stuff. Like, I recognize that they are good about my physical needs, but they're terrible with my emotional needs, and that's been the case for as long as I can remember, I think. Making me paranoid. I'll probably get a bit of that from my ex, actually, because before that I was a lot more trusting of people, and then he was a paranoid guy, so he'd point out stuff, and then, you know, I guess that helped make me a bit more street smart, but, yeah, maybe go to bed, because I keep rambling, hey. This is also getting a bit much. Yeah. Ugh. Anyway, tomorrow's another day. See how we go. I could just sleep in, especially if there's a chance I am getting a cold. Like, you know, what if Mikey brought a cold into the house and I might catch it? I might already have it. I don't know. But yeah, no, with mood stuff, it can affect your immune system as well. So, you know, making me feel horrible emotionally could set off physical issues as well. So, you know, I gotta be careful, and I gotta just try, like, you know, sort of take it easy and do what I need to do for me. You know, I think a lot of this, like, the more I learn about the childhood issues, the more I understand why I think the way I do and behave the way I do and have the attitudes that I do. But there's not anything that really promises to break me out of that, because I'm in the same situation and I really need to win the lottery. So I've bought into the Thursday $8 million Powerball, and then I think on Saturday might be the $20 million regular lottery. Wouldn't that be nice? And I don't know, interacting with my parents, having all this going on in my head that they don't even really know about, it does make things a little bit weird for me because they don't know. So, I mean, I think my godmother had a chat to my dad, so he kind of knows that I'm a bit unhappy, to put it politely. But Mum has no idea, and so she's still talking to me normally, and it's sort of like, how do I behave? I don't even know how to behave around my parents, because, like, I should act like things are fine, but they're also not fine. Do you get to pick your own numbers? Yes, but I tend to do things randomly because it doesn't really make a difference. And also the numbers that I tend to like are very predictable and highly unlikely. But you know, the odds are always the same. So I mostly randomize it, but if things look a bit too I do kind of like change them up a bit. Oh. But you know, you've seen how hard it is for me to make choices with like the little sciencey ladder in the game, so should I really be given a choice to pick my own numbers? Oh dear. I try not to think about it too much. I also buy the absolute smallest ticket I can, which I think for most of them is like 4 games, because yeah, the odds just are so crap that it doesn't make any. I used to play. See, like that technically has the same odds as anything else, but it just never happens. The day that happens, it's just like, yeah. So I randomize it because it's going to be more random like that unless we live in some kind of, I don't know, crappy simulation. Which, if we live in a simulation, I wish they'd just pull the plug, you know. Anyway, yeah, so I was actually, yeah, going through all the suicidal stuff last night, and and yeah, thinking, I mean, you know, reasons I haven't done it. Number one, haven't found a way that I find acceptable based on my personal parameters. Number two, I don't trust my parents to look after my dog properly. So those are my main reasons for sticking around. Once my dog, I don't know how long my dog is going to live, but once he's gone, then I just have the fact that I haven't worked out the right way. So that's very morbid, and I will be in trouble when that comes along. They don't have to draw them in sequence, though. That's what you're all relying on to get that. Oh dear. Oh dear. Anyway, so yeah, that's me hiding a bit of real talk at the end of a live stream that I know my parents will never touch, and probably my godmother won't even touch either. So, yeah. But you know, like if my parents did find out that I was talking this sort of shit, so what? You know, they don't listen to me and don't give me an opportunity to really express what I need and so on. If they found out some other way, maybe they'd finally realize that this is shit. And I have been holding a lot of stuff in, and I have been putting up with a lot of stuff that is not normal, but that my brain has to treat as normal, because if I don't, then it's too much. Secret internet conversation, yeah. I mean, I do this sometimes with videos. People don't realize, like with some of those ant videos, they think I'm just filming ants the whole time, but, you know, every now and then I slip in some kind of secret vlog in the middle. I like messing with people like that. So, how many people are live right now with us? 5 people! Well, you 5 people. Get the secrets right here. I like to hide things in videos, but it depends on how much energy I have at the time. Yeah. What was I just talking about? Secret internet conversation, parents and stuff. Oh, I lost my train of thought, didn't I? I was gonna go somewhere and, yeah. Oh no, what else did I have to where was I going before you mentioned that? Can you remind me? Do you remember? Yeah. It's just, I don't know. I've got to give you some time for the bloody chat to catch up. Hiding stuff in ant videos? No, before that. Before that. Something to do with my parents. You're going to bed. Oh dear. Yeah, I don't know. Just... Oh, it's frustrating. Life's frustrating. Oh, I think I was going on about... Because it's late and you should go to sleep. No, I remember what it was though, because like I was talking to a friend about some of the stuff that my parents, you know, get mad at me for, and he was kind of like, "Are you serious?" And you know, there were a lot of things like that. Like also when last year when I told my psychologist about the problem with Mikey's sleep and the way that my parents don't give a shit or don't appear to give a shit about him waking up at 4:30 in the morning. Like everyone's kind of shocked with the stuff that I put up with. You know, I'll say, "Oh, this is what I put up with," and I'm kind of upset about it, and they're like, "You should be," which it's actually kind of unexpected some of the time, like because it's become so normal to me. So when people have that reaction to something I'm upset about, like it's vindicating, but it's also kind of upsetting because then I see more of the reality of my situation. Now, to be fair, I have finally gotten to a point where my parents do try and keep, especially my mum, they do try and keep Mikey quiet once he's done what he needs to do down this end of the house, and there has been more effort to get him to the other end of the house where I don't hear him so much. So, you know, credit there, but it was such an ordeal to get to that point because first raising the issue, this sleep situation is no good, can we do something about it? Just raising that, I got backlash. So it's taken a long time for them to, you know, actually make the effort. Because that was last year, so it's been like a year to get to this point where there is effort being put in. How relatable. You never realize how fucked up your life is when you're so isolated in your own world. Yeah, but also I think, like, you know, as a child, you have no choice, and I think this is how personality disorders happen. You know, you have no choice, and so you, your brain just comes up with these mechanisms to survive, and then, you know, you hit puberty and your brain starts making those extra connections that happen around puberty, and it solidifies the shit that you've learned to survive as a kid, and then you grow up with issues. And but yeah, it's because you had to survive that way, and so your brain starts to see it as normal because it becomes so entrenched. I mean, personality disorders, the reason they're called personality disorders and not other disorders is because they are so entrenched in the way that you see the world, behave, all that kind of stuff. Yeah, and I think, like, I guess this is some of the stuff that I take from what they say about dissociation. Like, it hurts more if you are aware of what's happening to you, and so your brain tries to shut it out and disconnect from it. But I think in another way, with my case, in terms of seeing things as normal, I think seeing things as normal is another way. Instead of being completely detached from it, my brain is just like, oh no, that's normal, that's fine. And it's sort of, yeah, so that's kind of a defense mechanism in a similar way, that my brain is trying to, you know, protect me from the reality of it, or it was, and now I can see through it, and now I'm having more issues because I can see it. I was doing okay in my relationship with my parents until I started seeing more of this shit. And it's difficult, although, to be honest, I had a rocky relationship with them in the past. Oh, hello, Stream Elements bot. Took you a while to come back. Flogging me merch. Is it trying to give me a hint to wrap it up? But yeah, so seeing things as normal, I think, is a little bit similar to how dissociation works, to, you know, hide it from you. But no, there's more I could say about that stuff. Like, I think my relationship with my parents initially got better during my last big depression because they stopped putting pressure on me in terms of my physical needs, you know, money. They stopped charging me board, accepted that I wasn't going to be able to work for a while. And I think part of why I've started to feel a bit better towards them is because of another survival thing where if I'm not nice to my parents, they won't support my physical needs. And so for a while, I did get this illusion that my relationship with my parents was better than it really was. But yeah, now I'm at a different stage where I'm starting to remember stuff, realize that things that I thought as a kid were actually correct. You know, things that I got in trouble for and stopped raising as an issue. yeah, all that kind of stuff. But there was another thing in terms of defense mechanisms that just popped into my head, but that might have disappeared. So what, the dissociation, disconnecting from the issue, the distortion of thinking things are normal when they're actually not. There was another one that my brain was thinking of, but yeah, it's escaped me. So maybe I should just wrap it up, hey? Something maybe about the development of personality disorders. I mean, it's kind of interesting stuff. It's just, what pisses me off is that I've figured out so much of this stuff now, but none of it has helped me get better, like recover from depression or even see a pathway out of depression. All the evidence in my life is that I might have a few periods of time where life seems okay, but overall, since puberty in particular, my life has been pretty horrible. And it makes it hard to see why I should stick around, because is it worth all that suffering? I struggle to think so. So on that morbid note, if I can't think of what the other defense mechanism was, I might go to bed. So yeah, there you go. 5 people in on the end ramble. And I will give you a few seconds to catch up in the chat, ask any last questions. And then I'm gonna put away me, what are these? Corn thins? Put them away. You know, I had Dimetap, hoping it would make me drowsy. And I'm not drowsy. I guess I spent too much time in bed. Oh god, I'm really screwed up. And yeah, I don't want to be disappointed in everything, and I don't want to have negative attitudes to everything, but go to bed, end the ramble, begin the sleeping. Yeah, I guess if I think of the last defense mechanism thing that my brain went to, I will maybe make a video, or maybe in the next gaming live stream hide another bit of vlogginess in it. Hope you have a good sleep. Yeah, thanks guys, thanks for joining me. Hope you enjoyed the destruction of everyone's cities. And I'm gonna give you end screen, and oh, should I play some music to send you out? What have we got in terms of music? Have we got something particularly destructive that won't get me copyright? So it has to be my own songs? Not really. Oh well, I'll just play this one. Add to playlist, and yeah, good night. This is gonna take a while though. Oh well, bye. Shout out to Scribe Chronicler, by the way.
Where are you running from? I can sense your cowardice. It ripples through this body to reveal your weakness. Invade the thoughts of us, but circumvention cannot cross these streets aren't even real, and you know it. What are you hiding from? Out of breath, you fear your shadow. Within your mind, you can't escape, never alone. Pounding hard in your ears, my voice will never disappear. It's time to face the truth.